The resident district commissioner, Oyam district, orders the arrest of one Adong Jime for allegedly selling off a piece of public land in a wetland in the OTWAL sub-county, Oyam district. Odong Jime, together with his son Oyugi Ronald, purportedly sold off this piece of wetland, 40 by 90 meters, to OTWAL sub-county leaders at 8 million Uganda shillings. After landing on plans, the sub-county leaders were in search for land to construct a livestock market. The resident district commissioner, Oyam Gilan Akulo, ordered the arrest and the refund of the money at the public accountability dialogue organized by the Apart Anti-Corruption Coalition, TAC, in OTWAL sub-county.
To be arrested and the son whom they signed that they received our money. The government money should be taken back for the community use. The OTWAL look for all possible means to make sure that this money is refunded back and be put into the account of OTWAL sub-county in the consent of the councillors who are in OTWAL sub-county.
TAC operates in 3 districts of Apart, Kole, and Oyam district to facilitate the process of ensuring that there is accountability of public funds and that the communities receive and fully benefit from all government services. The coalition responded to call from the local leaders of OTWAL sub-county and accountability complex of interest, which needed immediate redress.
We have got a report that this swamp, which is supposed to be actually a no man's land or public land, has been sold off. The swamp is 40 meters by 90 meters, and it is allegedly sold as livestock market, and up to 8 million Uganda shillings is said to have been used for buying this swamp.
Aware of the current climate change effects, TAC says action must be taken to ensure demarcation of the wetland and to engage leaders to stop the vice.
This place is a swamp, and currently we have a big challenge of climate change. People are using the swamps, and that's why we don't have rain. So we want especially the environmental officer of Oyam district to demarcate the area of the swamp so that the person who is said to have sold this land is clearly informed that this is a swamp and it cannot be sold to anybody. So this land actually is in contention because people believe that if it is utilized as a livestock market, definitely then we shall have the current challenge of climate change, which has led to no rainfall in Uganda.
Wetlands play a major role in the environment as water catchments through which communities benefit for agriculture production and water for domestic use. Given this importance, measures should be taken to ensure that the wetlands are not depleted completely.
In Uganda, the issue of misusing wetland is a very serious issue. This is because in the year 2016, we had a big challenge. There has been no rain in the first season and even the second season. So as a Patch Anti-Corruption Coalition, we are very concerned because leaders should take the lead to ensure that wetlands are not sold out and then used for cultivation or any other activity that will destroy the wetland. This is because the ecosystem will definitely be destroyed. All those other water catchment area will be destroyed, and then there would be no rain.
So the challenge of environmental destruction, including wetlands, is on the increase countrywide as most communities seek for fertile soils to grow food. But this has resulted in too long droughts causing famine as rains take long to come.
There is real famine at the moment in Lango sub-region currently because we had very poor harvest last year, and it's attributed to climate change. And one of the reasons is that we have mismanaged the wetland and then cut down the trees, and there was no rain completely. And even this year, according to the weather forecast, we are hearing that we shall get rain below 75%. So this is so low. It's not the rain that we used to get here, and therefore we don't want this to continue happening. And that's why, as the Patch Anti-Corruption Coalition, we are very concerned, especially when a wetland is being sold for use.
For any wetlands to be restored, therefore, serious stringent measures needed to be put in place to stop the continuous encroachment and destruction of the environment.